So I sat here for a good, let's say 20-30 minutes, just thinking of something to actually make this video with. And I even scrolled through one of those weird ass long love stories on Snapchat, and I'm like, how this turtle found the love of her life in a Radio Shack that was closed down and had a lot of meth in it. Like weird shit like that. And very oddly specific titles. Like the one that I read was about why the internet went crazy over this one pic. And it's oddly specific, but it's so very broad too. Like, what they go crazy over. It's probably not the picture that they showed on the front, because the picture on the front was just a girl and a guy just there. The guy was shirtless and on the beach or something. I don't know. It was just weird. It's what is the internet gonna go crazy over? Oh no, the guy's nipple is weird. I don't know. It was some weird shit, and I was just trying to think of something to actually make a video on, and I scrolled through that entire thing, got really bored, and then I watched some people, some really, really cringy people do really stupid shit in games and stuff. I watched someone try hard in Modern Warfare. I watched someone be an actual douchebag while playing Fortnite, because that's the douchebag zone. 12-year-olds and douchebags, or 12-year-old douchebags is where Fortnite is located, douchebag central. And then I watched this guy react to sub-funny videos and literally cry of laughter, probably because of the pain that his pink hair was causing him because he wasn't being noticed enough. I don't know. It was just, it was a little weird. It was a little stupid. And then a thought came to me, I fucking hate physics. I hate physics. To anyone who's not in physics yet, or who just is not gonna take the course, you're fucking lucky. I don't know if it's just the teacher or it's just the physics course itself, because it's not that I can't get it, it's just fucking boring, man. Watching paint dry is monumental compared to that. Watching paint dry, I can actually pretend I'm intrigued. With physics, oh god, I fell asleep in it maybe twice, 3 times a class, and I have it this year. So the way that we do it in my town is freshmen take physics, sophomore take chemistry, I think. But I switched schools in some freshman year, so I didn't take physics freshman year, because I switched really, really late in the year. And I'm taking it sophomore year now, and I literally just want to kill myself. That's the best way to describe it. It's so fucking terrible. Oh my god. This guy, let's call him Senor Goss, because that's very sciencey and shit. Senor Goss is over here, just fucking taking literally 60 minutes, and this isn't an exaggeration, this was the other day, on 3 addition problems. I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if I'm gonna flex on some of the illiterate 3rd graders out here, but math is pretty easy for me. Especially fucking addition. Addition's pretty good. I think I can get it. I can get it down. Here, you know what? Let's just go on. Let's go to Siri, because she's so fucking reliable. Hey Siri, give me a math problem.
Here's what I found.
A mathematical problem is fucking bitch. 2 plus 2 is 4, and that's good shit. I'm smart. I'm a big brain boy, and I don't know, his class just doesn't give me any trouble. And then he moves on to the lesson after that. After his literal hour of explaining how to do addition problems. And he hands us I don't know, the best comparison is oh wow, you know how to sound out half the alphabet? Here, read the entire dictionary and recite it to me, please. What? No, I don't understand that. He teaches us these really, really, really bum-ass, easy problems. And he goes, go outside and measure the football field and then convert it into centimeters, convert it back into meters, and then walk it and walk the exact distance that you converted, you stupid bitch. No, I'm like, okay. I don't. It's not actually that. The conversion with the meters and shit. And if you haven't taken the class already, this is probably like a bunch of weird rocket science shit to you. But it's not that bad, honestly, with the addition and shit. But then he'll hand us shit like just random stupid shit that like we just don't use. And I frequently find myself having more trouble on the homework than I do the unit tests, and I don't know, it's just really weird. This past week wasn't very oh boy, I think it's time to, okay. This past week wasn't a very mentally healthy week for me, I kind of, what's the best way to describe it? Collapsed under pure hatred among myself. Now, we're not going to go into that, because there's no need to go into that. But we're going to go into physics, because I fucking hate physics. Now, I was sitting in physics class, and I was just at my desk next to this, like, Hispanic kid who's also a sophomore. There's a lot of sophomores in my class when it comes to, like, physics, which is a little weird. You'd think that there'd be a lot less sophomores. But no, there are, like, 2 other sophomores in my class. One of which I don't think speaks English, and the other is just not the smartest kid. It's okay. We're not going to go into that because I don't like spreading hatred, especially among people that I don't give a shit about. So we're gonna toll it back to start of class with the 3 math problems for 60 minutes, and I think I fucking fell asleep 3 times. 3 times. Half an hour apiece. Yeah, fit that into 60 minutes. Take that addition, bitch. I don't know. I just really don't like that class, and I fell asleep. And I did the first 2 math problems, because I'm a fucking genius when it comes to 2nd grade elementary shit. And he's just like, I wake up, and I'm like, I ask one of the teachers, because there's an assistant teacher who is a cool guy, and then there's also Senor Galas. And I go to the assistant teacher, I'm like, yo, home slice, what the fuck is problem 3? I was asleep. And he was just like, I have no idea. I didn't pay attention at all. You're gonna have to ask Senor Galas for that. And I asked Senor Galas, I'm like, hey, what was question 3? And he was just like, what did you just say to me? What did you just fucking say to me, you shit? What was question 3? I wasn't paying attention. Well, maybe if you didn't fall asleep in my class, then you'd understand what question 3 was. And I was like, I just want to know, like, what question 3 was, Just tell me. And just, what is the distance? And the, fuck, what was the word? Distance and displacement. What was the what was the distance and the displacement of the pig going to the car? Fuck, no, that was wrong. A pig going to the bee, going to the pogo stick, going to the car. What is the distance and what is the displacement, Michael? And I'm like, okay. And then I just scribble, and I was just like, fuck, I forgot what he said. And then I'm just sitting there, not remembering what he said. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to ask him again, and he's probably gonna fucking just literally destroy me because I didn't hear him. And I was just like, what was number 3 again? Well, maybe, Michael, if you didn't fall in my sleep, if you didn't fall asleep in my class, Michael, then you wouldn't have a problem with this, would you? And I was like, oh, bro, I just really, I'm sexually craving a math addition problem right now. So if you could just give that to me instead of grilling my ass like a fucking dead cow, then that'd be cool. And the guy just like, the pig to the bee, to the pogo stick, to the car. Is that enough? Yeah, that's okay. He didn't actually do it like that. He's not a bad guy. He's not a mean guy. But I just got so fucking pissed. Like, this wasn't a healthy week for me, and I probably overreacted a lot more than I should, as I tend to do, and I was really fucking angry. And then he came over to me like 2 separate times, and this isn't an exaggeration. He came over to me 2 separate times, and it was just like, you can't be falling asleep in my class, Michael. And then he announced to the class, like while I was just doing the work, and he goes, Michael, you shouldn't fall asleep in my class. All the eyes are on me. I was like, maybe you shouldn't take 45 minutes on 3 problems, Senor Goss. And then I just hear absolutely nothing, because they're a bunch of freshmen and they don't give a shit about what I say. But that's the thing with freshmen. Freshmen, if you're not a freshman yet, if you're not in 9th grade yet, 1, be fucking thankful, and 2, please don't be an asshole. These freshmen, not only are they like mentally crippled, but they also are just so fucking mean. Like, for no reason. I was sitting in Spanish, right? I was doing my Spanish work. I was not doing my Spanish work, and there is this kid, and I was partnered with him because it's fucking Spanish, and I was just going through my shit, going through my notes, and he was just like sitting there, just like looking at me, making these weird noises, just like. I'm like, well, okay, just shrug it off, you'll see. And then I'm going through my papers, and I'm like, alright, fuck it, I can't find my shit, because I'm the most disorganized person that I know. Let's just go through, the stuff that you have. And he was like, okay. And he blasts through all his Spanish. He's just like, me llamo fuckhead, and yo soy retard, what is it? It's, retarde, it's not retardo. It's something, it's not retardando, because that's a music thing. I don't know, yo soy retardo, and I was just like, wow, that's angelic, I'm so proud of you, you bitch. And he was just, I was going through the stuff, after he was done, and I was looking for my stuff again, and, I was like, okay, you know what, never mind. Should we move on to the next activity? And I couldn't find my paper again. He goes, did you do any of the work? And I almost lost my shit. There's one thing that I don't despise more than being talked down to, especially when I'm not the one at fault, even though I didn't do any of my fucking work. Here's the thing. No! Of fucking course I don't have any of the work. Is that a question? 2, you're not allowed to ask, you little shit. Fuck you. Like, mind your own goddamn business. I may be your partner in this Spanish project or Spanish lesson, but I'm not your partner anywhere else, so stop asking me questions like you're my goddamn girlfriend, you bitch. I fucking hate you. And I still hold a grudge against that kid because I'm a great person. It doesn't matter, though. Spanish class is a very enjoyable class. The teacher cried during Coco. We're not going to go into that. She's a very nice teacher. She's a very nice lady, but she's just really intense when it comes to Spanish. She only talks in Spanish in that class, and, like, I'm just sitting here, like, I'm a little white boy. I don't understand any of this shit. And there's people all around me just like the exact same, but that one fucking freshman, that one hedgehog-headed fuckhead, I dislike him because he asked me a question, and he looked at me in a condescending manner. It may take me a second to browse through my vocabulary, and it may take me multiple years to go through my binder, but that doesn't mean that you have to just be condescending like that. It's just unnecessary. So here's a little lesson for any of you 8th or 7th graders watching my videos. Don't be a fuck. Don't be an asshole, please. It's just yeah, us sophomores just don't give a shit about you, and you're worthless in our eyes. It's not because of who you are, it's just because of what you've done. And you've done fucking nothing. And that's why we just don't like to talk to you. but that doesn't mean be a dickhead, okay? Just, you'll get through it. I got through freshman year. And yeah, I was depressed 75% of the, no, 50% of the time. But then I had a good, happy life, because I met my now girlfriend, and I met, I got a new friend group with people that I never really thought that I would hang out with. And people that I hung out with in my past life. And past life, what am I fucking... that one religion with the reincarnation. I don't know. I can't go through my book. Buddhist? Buddhist. Is it Buddhist? Or is it like, it's like some fucking Indian or Middle Eastern religion with like reincarnation. And maybe it's Buddhist? Okay, no, we're gonna look it up. Yes, I'm actually gonna go through this. Hey Siri, what is Buddhism?
Here's what I found.
Okay, no shit on here. Let's go to Wikipedia. We're going for looking Buddhism. Buddhism. Yes, my talk about physics brought me to Buddhism. I'm an enlightened young child. Buddha. Fuck. Most Buddhist traditions share the goal of overcoming and the cycle of death and rebirth, either by the attainment of nirvana or through the path of Buddhahood. I don't know why I turned into Hank Hill or something in the middle of that, but yeah, rebirth, get reborn, bitch, with sweet ass guitar, because that's Nirvana. That's my pop culture joke. You like that? Yeah, I don't know. Physics isn't that bad. Science isn't that bad. Physics is fucking terrible. What am I saying? Jesus Christ. What the fuck was in that Halloween candy? Yeah, no. Just physics is shit. It's fucking, yeah, oh my god. It's so fucking boring. Pray to God you don't get senior DOS if you live. Just, oh, he's not a bad person. He's a cool guy. And this isn't me shit-talking my physics teacher, because that's gonna get me some sort of bullshit thing in my school. In school suspension for slandering a teacher online for being boring as fuck. Because my school would probably do shit like that. This isn't me trying to yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. What I am trying to do, though, is bring some awareness. Bring some awareness to all of you children who aren't in physics yet. Once you get into physics, prepare to want to kill yourself, because I want to kill myself a lot. And it's completely related to physics, don't worry, it's not unrelated. I don't really want to end my life, but I also, like, just when I'm in that hour of that physics classroom, I feel like my life would be better spent anywhere else. Like, fucking anywhere else. Like, I'm a 15-year-old. I'm perfectly capable of doing something other than learning physics. Like, what am I going to use physics for anyway? I'm not going to build a roller coaster when I'm older. Hell, I'm probably not even going to build more Legos when I'm older. Why the hell would I ever need to know physics? To know how balls bounce on the ground? I don't give a shit. Just teach me the basics like you did to me in 8th grade and just fucking get on with it. No one cares. Why do I need to know? What are we learning now? Displacement? What, in the future, am I going to be like, wow, my Fitbit said I walked 300 steps today. I'm gonna give myself a cake for that. But my displacement is 0 because I'm back at home where I started. Oh, fuck. That's completely useless. That has no application whatsoever. Why do I need to know that? What I need to know in my future is how to live a life where I'm not gonna make YouTube videos and make an embarrassment out of myself like I'm doing right now. I'm gonna put a bag over my head so I'm not shitty audio. Yeah, that was just a tidbit of me and my beautiful fucking voice. I'm also really cold in my room. This is completely unrelated to what I was talking about me wasting my life on YouTube. This is just me with my head in a bag because the audio quality was horrendous. My diction is something that you learn in course. My diction is fucking terrible. I slur my words so often. I don't fucking know. You'll probably hear it a few times in this video. Just me going like, blah, and like instead of forming a coherent word that actually is part of the human or English language. That was unintentionally racist. I apologize to any human beings that are fuck you. It's English. You all fucking know what this language is, okay? Fuck you. Fuck. Have fun with this shit. I have my head in a bag. I don't even know why I'm fucking talking about it. There's just no point in talking about it. And I just, like, made awkwardness because I'm just a fucking retard. Oh, boy. I think yesterday's quality of video was a lot higher than this one. This one is just me being fucking stupid. Because I was just, like, my friend was just like, hey, last night's video was funny. That's it. And then I'm like, okay, cool. My confidence shot up for 0.5 seconds. And then I was just like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I made another YouTube video that I said it. Dumbass fucking diction, dude. I can't talk. Fucking, you know it'd be funny if I did a video that was actually slightly entertaining because it's just me ranting about stupid shit that isn't even that funny. Subscribe.